Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in this video presentation, I will briefly share our interview report based on the visit to Ingress AOI Technologies, which is located in Serendah, Selangor. The purpose of the interview was to understand how warehouse and inventory management are carried out in a real manufacturing company. Ingress AOI Technologies operate in the automotive industry and mainly manufactures automotive parts and components for Prodwa as well as some parts for Toyota and Daihatsu. Since production depends on the availability of materials, proper warehouse and inventory management are essential to ensure smooth operation. We interview Mr. Jos Nizam, the Assistant Manager of the PPC Logistics Department. His responsibilities including monitoring inventory, managing stock movement, checking material availability, and coordinating incoming and outgoing automotive parts. His role is important in ensuring the right materials are available at the right time for production. From this interview, I learned that warehouse management is not only about storing product, it also involves planning, inventory control, accurate record keeping, and good communication between departments. This practice helps prevent shortage, reduce delays, and support efficient production. Overall, this interview gave me better understanding of warehouse, inventory, and logistic management in an automotive manufacturing company. It also helped me connect the knowledge learned in class with the real industry practice. So right now, we'll get moved to the next part.
Based on our interview with the Logistic Manager of Ingress AOI Technologies, the company has an efficient warehouse and inventory management system. For warehouse operation, the company uses a high-density racking to maximize storage space while raw material and finished goods are stored separately to avoid mix-up. Incoming materials follow standard receiving procedures before being stored. The warehouse also uses an automated storage and retrieval system (OASRS) together with the delivery instruction system to improve the material storage, retrieval and delivery scheduling. In addition, the company emphasizes workplace safety by requiring safety briefing and using an electric forklift. For inventory control, the company uses a material requirement planning or MRP system and integrates it with the ASRS for real-time inventory update. Every item has a serial number for easy tracking and daily stock checks are carried out to ensure inventory accuracy. The company also applies a FIFO method and just-in-time approach to reduce excess inventory, improve stock turnover and meet production demand efficiently.
Third, for stock movement and handling, received stock movements start with a material are being delivered by truck, unload into a temporary storage area and transfer by the supply team to the co-worker area before pre-processing the production. Next, the warehouse uses an automated storage and retrieval system ASRS for efficient and accurate stock storage and retrieval. For safety handling is by maintained through the use of electric power equipment and mandatory personal protective equipment in restricted area. Fourth, for the order fulfillment, the order fulfillment process focuses on customer demand, mainly from Prodwa and Toyota, by using just-in-time system. Orders are processed through the material requirement planning MRP system to ensure the right products are available. Finished goods are then manually arranged, labeled, and inspected before delivery. Lastly, the operation challenge. One of the main operation challenge is machine breakdown and the long lead time for a spare part. Most product machine and their spare part are imported from Japan. When a machine breaks down, repair may be delayed while waiting for the required part to arrive, which can interrupt the production and reduce the operational efficiency.
Okay, next I'm going to talk about how Ingress AOI Technologies manage their warehouse and inventory. Let's start with their warehouse layout. Instead of just spreading everything across the ground, they use high-density vertical racks to save tons of floor space. This is super important because they handle a massive amount of car parts for brands like Produa. To keep things from getting confusing, they completely separate raw materials from finished goods. Plus, they painted bright paths on the floor to keep workers safe from machinery. And they only use electric forklift to keep the indoor air clean and easy to breathe. Next is how parts actually move through the factory, which works like a perfectly timed machine. When trucks deliver raw materials, the supply team checks everything in a temporary zone before moving components to the sorting area for pre-processing. From there, their automated ASRS system handles the storing, which cuts out heavy lifting and tracking errors. Once the factory finishes building the parts, workers check the label, do a final quality inspection, and load them onto huge trucks with mammoth trailer. This let them pull off big bulk deliveries to Produa daily without any frustrating delays. Finally, let's look at their inventory control. To avoid wasting cash on extra stock or running out of parts, they use smart MRP software to predict future demand. Because their ASRS is hooked up directly to their computers, stock number update automatically in real time whenever items move. They also give every single item a unique serial number so it's easy to track. And they do physical shelf count every day to make sure the computers are accurate. By sticking to the FIFO method, to use up all the stock first, they run a tight just-in-time operation that perfectly match the fast need of the car industry.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain about stock accuracy, auditing and tracking for Ingress Corporation Berhad. For stock accuracy, Ingress Corporation Berhad stress on accuracy in its inventory to guarantee the constant supply of automobile parts to their customers. Having accurate inventories ensure that there is no risk of shortage of or overproduction on the company parts, which could otherwise lead to delay in production process. For stock auditing, Ingress entails the continuous process of checking the record of inventory with the actual stock available physically. Conducting stock audits is significant since they can detect any discrepancy, prevent any loss of stock and maintain quality management requirement. And lastly, for stock tracking, Ingress employs systematic procedure in stock tracking to track the flow of the materials, work in progress, and finished product in their factories. Efficient stock tracking ensures that the Ingress is able to stick to the production schedule, improve the efficiency of warehouse, and deliver product on time to the automakers. Okay, now for distribution channel and delivery coordination for Ingress Corporation Berhad. For distribution channel, Ingress Corporation Berhad is a business-to-business channel of distribution to delivery automotive part to automobile manufacturers, the assembly, plant, and authorized center for services. The process of distribution commences when automotive parts are manufactured in Ingress factory and they are kept in Ingress warehouse until the time comes for the goods to dispatch to the buyers. For delivery coordination, Ingress delivery coordination process entails the management and planning of the delivery of the goods from the warehouse to the customers following the manufacturing schedule. The firm coordinates the availability of inventory, order processing, transport arrangement, and delivery in manner that make sure its customer get their orders as per the schedule. Okay, lastly, for service level efficiency and cost issues for Ingress. First for service level efficiency, the Ingress Corporation Berhad place emphasis on service effectiveness and ensure that all components and products are related to automobiles, its client with perfection and punctuality. The company improve service effectiveness through proper management of inventory, automated warehouse, and efficient scheduling of production. For cost issues, as a company that is a part of the automotive manufacturing industry, Ingress is faced with many cost issues that can impact its operation. The cost issues may be related to raw material costs changes, logistic cost changes, wages cost changes, technology cost changes, and warehousing cost changes. Increase in fuel and interruption within the global supply chain might have a significant effect on the cost of logistic operation. However, Ingress look for ways to increase efficient by optimizing process and reducing waste through use of advanced technology.
In conclusion, our visit to Ingress AOI Technologies showed how organized warehouse and effective inventory management supports a smooth production and distribution. By using technologies such as ASRS, MRP, FIFO, and just-in-time approach, the company can improve efficiency, maintain accurate inventory, reduce waste, and ensure on-time deliveries. Overall, this practice helped the company remain productive, competitive, and ready to meet customer demand.